Pre-K and special education teachers are supposed to report to their classrooms tomorrow, but the union representing them says not so fast. WGN's Brona Tumulty is live from CPS headquarters tonight with the story. Brona, good evening.
Good evening, guys. Yes, some teachers, but not all, are expected back in school buildings tomorrow to teach virtually. But according to CTU, it is still not safe for them to be there.
I'm a teacher in Logan Square.
Laurie Torres is one of many Chicago teachers concerned about classes starting up.
I teach Spanish at the elementary level, pre-K to 8.
She's not going back just yet.
I am in the second wave. We're expected back January 25th.
But thousands of pre-K and special education teachers will log on to Zoom tomorrow to meet with their students.
You have more than 5,000 people that are being told they have to return tomorrow.
Those virtual classes are expected to be held from the actual school buildings, but there's pushback, with talk of some teachers continuing from home instead.
We've been advised from the federal government, right, that our darkest days are ahead of us, right? That the hardest of this pandemic will hit us in January and February.
The reason being, we're told, is the same safety issues still haven't been properly addressed.
We've been told that they're safe, the buildings are safe, that schools aren't the places where this is being spread. Well, we don't know that because for the most part, our kids have not been in school the way they normally would be.
Among other things, CTU is calling for CPS to fast-track the hiring of nurses and to invest in more social workers and counsellors, particularly for students coming from Chicago's African American and Latinx communities. Concerns echoed in a letter today signed by 32 aldermen and sent to Mayor Laurie Lightfoot and CEO of CPS, Dr. Janice Jackson. It says in part, "We are deeply concerned that Chicago Public Schools' current plan for students and staff to return to school buildings does not meet the district's objective of increasing equity for students and fails to adequately address a number of safety concerns identified by parents, students and staff in light of the ongoing pandemic." It goes on to assert a 9-point plan to get in-person learning going again safely, including the need to establish and promote clear public health criteria for reopening and share a detailed testing and contact tracing plan, which they state would be useful specifically when it comes to hotspot neighbourhoods. One of those might be the 60639 zip code, which includes Logan Square, where Torres teaches, an area which ended the week of December 26th with a 17.9% positivity rate.
I know that if you open the doors to allowing students to come into the building, the threat of community spread is real.
Now, we reached out to CPS today about all of this, and they sent us a statement which reads, "The overwhelming scientific evidence, expert guidance and experiences of school districts across Illinois are clear. Schools can safely reopen with a comprehensive plan in place. The CTU has not identified any area where the district's plan falls short of public health guidelines, and the CTU's last-minute tactics are deeply disrespectful to the 77,000 mostly Black and Latinx families who selected in-person learning. It is in the district's expectation that teachers without an accommodation report to work tomorrow, just as principals, custodial staff, engineers and food service staff have throughout the entirety of the pandemic." Now, there will be a virtual press conference from CTU in the morning at 6:30 and another one outside of Brentano Elementary School in Logan Square tomorrow evening, and that one will be streamed on the CTU Facebook page as well.